Hi guys, it's Hannah and welcome to the Dyslexic Reader and welcome back to our Readers Bill of Rights series. If you haven't seen the first one, I'll link it somewhere. This will eventually be a playlist when they're all uploaded that you can go through. And I'm going through the 10 rights of a reader that was created by Daniel Pinnock, and I'm just briefly discussing each one. This video is for number 2, which is the right to skip pages. Now, skipping pages isn't necessarily something that I do. And it's not because I feel like I can't. Well, I do kind of feel like I can't, but it's not because I feel like I shouldn't. I find that part of my dyslexia means that I miss half the book anyway. I have to read sentences, paragraphs, pages, chapters several times to make them go in. And so I miss a lot of it anyway. But there are some times in books when I will skim a certain bit. If there is a book that I'm reading and there's an action scene, action scenes do not really entice me in the slightest. It's just my personal taste. I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're badly written. I don't think they're unnecessary parts of the books. They're just not my taste. So I know like there's a fight going on between A and B. I don't need to know every move. I will kind of skim that. But I would never skip a page. That's just personal preference. But I think it's totally okay to skip pages. I think it's also okay to DNF books, which is the next video. And I think if you get to the point where you're skipping the majority of pages, you maybe should reconsider why you're reading the book in the first place. You should never feel forced to read a book, and if you are being forced to read a book, it's probably because of educational reasons. You need to read it to do an essay or a test or whatever it is, in which case I don't think you really want to be skipping pages, because I would be too petrified that that would be the bit that would come up. I would read like 900 pages of an 1,000-page book, and it would be like the last 100 pages that they would test you on. So skipping pages, not for me. Skim reading would be more my thing rather than skipping. But again, that's just personal preference. Tell me down below, are you a skipper of pages, or are you an every single word must go in kind of person? I would be interested to see who falls into what category, because I feel like that's not something we discuss. It doesn't come up in tags and things. Rereading and stuff comes up in tags, but I don't think skipping pages regularly does. So I'd be interested to see what you think in regards to your reading preferences on skipping pages. That's it for today. Check in, I think probably tomorrow, for part 3 of this little mini series.